Person doing this to me, I want him to know if there's anything left in this world that he still cares about, I'm gonna burn it down.
So I saw the movie last night and oh my goodness, I was like, shit, this is so good. My legs were shaking.
Really?
That's how good it was. Watching you, it made me wonder, and I know I read something that you like to learn something about yourself with every role you play. So are you a revengeful kind of person?
No, I've never been able to carry out revenge on anything or anybody. I mean, there's been times when I've sought some carnal balance to some action that's been done against me, but in this movie, to play someone who recognizes that revenge is not the answer. He did not want revenge. He really wanted recompense for his friend Paul being killed. He wanted to stop the person that was tormenting and torturing him. And when he found out that he was responsible for everything that occurred with him, you know, his soul hurt. So the best thing this person can do is to beg me for mercy. So in finding that out about myself and knowing that I had made the right choices throughout my life by not seeking revenge, by actually turning the other cheek. But you don't turn the other cheek, turn the other way. Dust the dirt off your feet and keep moving to where you're going to have a fruitful future.
Did you find it a hard character to play at all?
It's the good thing is I didn't know the ending of the movie because I'd only read up to like page 70. So I didn't know how the character the problems would be resolved ultimately. Mm-hmm. I found it difficult because I didn't want to be a bad guy anymore. You know, I was at the point where I wanted to be the hero and all of that, but I learned that I'm more of a hero to humanity and in this business by being able to encompass some of the darker and the carrying the torture stake of humanity within myself by making bad choices as an actor, as a character that may illuminate a better way for the audience to emulate to a better future.
Something that I always wonder about, like, I mean, even in getting to know you, and is some of the things you like. I know you're a musical guy, so I'd like to know, like, what is on your iPod? And I like to play a game called Either Or. So if you had to choose a Beyonce or Rihanna, who would be your choice there?
Beyonce.
Really? Is it because you worked with her and she gave you that lap dance at the BET Awards?
No, there is a kindness within Beyonce's nature. There's a spiritual piece that I'm able to associate and connect to. Rihanna, my mother loved Rihanna, and my little sister looks like Rihanna, but I don't have a connection to Rihanna, but I have a connection to the humanity in Beyonce. But neither one of them are on my iPad. You know,
what are you listening to?
Citizen Cope is who I'm listening to, or Roz, you know, Jason Mraz, or that guy that sings the A-Team, you know, she's, you know, what's his name, Henry?
I can't think of his name, but I just put it on my Spotify. Yeah.
Shireen. That I love. I love the story songs. I love that.
So you have a diverse musical collection. Would you take a night in or a night out?
Night in.
For
listening to Caetano Veloso or Rod McEwen from the 70s. That's the stuff where I'm past the point of liberal youth, where I can go in and enjoy the crazy antics of stupidity of youth, which is an attribute of youth. You know, when you feel like you are immortal and can live forever.
Every now and then you got to kind of dust
it
out
out there, but when I've got my wife, that's my best friend, and we don't spend time. You know, we hate the fact that we don't leave the hotel room because we have such a good time together. Well, that's all we want.
Well, that's a relief when you can do that.
Yeah, and it's like, oh God, I have friends, I miss them. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I love you, but more than likely I may never see you again because I'm with my wife.
Because I love my wife. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it. And I have to check out the movie. Like, it's
I get
crazy.
To see it tonight.
You haven't even seen it? I
haven't seen it
It's
yet.
like
I get to see it tonight.
I can't really do suspense and action too much. My legs were like shaking. I was like, what's going to happen? I just want it all to...
Now that I like. That's a compliment.
Good stuff. Thank you.